Howdy. Man, I had a great day today at the annual Pork Producers Field Day at the Alcorn State University Swine Development Center in Churchill, Mississippi. It takes Google to find Churchill, Mississippi, and it really don't find it. It says it's in Natchez, but it ain't. It's close. But anyway, you don't show up at the Swine Development Center by accident. You have to be aiming for it, and you have to be meaning to get there. Anyway, it was a great day. The Swine Development Center and its director, Dr. Michael Ezekwe, were actually the initial inspiration for me to begin looking into the possibility of raising pigs on pasture. I heard Dr. Ezekwe speak a number of years ago at the Development Center, and they were just getting into the beginning research on comparing pasture-raised pork to traditional confinement-raised pork. And I was excited today. I didn't realize this was going to happen until I got there, but Dr. Ezekwe actually reported some results, and he was astounded, and it was exciting. So get this, here's what they did. They had three groups of hogs, the first one being their control group, I suppose you'd call it, confinement hogs raised in the traditional confinement method, never on grass, and their total source of feed and nutrition came from commercially prepared hog feed. That's all they ate. And so they measured how much feed they were getting per day, how much they were eating per day. Then they created a second group of hogs. This group was on pasture all the time. So they had access to pasture anytime they wanted it. And they were given 50% of the amount of feed that the control group was getting. And then thirdly, there was a group also on pasture all the time, free access to pasture, that was given 25% of what the confinement hogs were eating. And then at the end of the trial period, they measured all kind of stuff. How long it took them to get to market weight, how much marbling was in the meat, how much back fat, taste test, this and that, and of course how much feed was consumed. And would you believe it? The group that outperformed the other two was the 25% group. The group of hogs that were on pasture and were only given 25% of the amount of feed that the confinement hogs were consuming had more marbling, they had less back fat. The taste was amazing. We actually ate some of it today, and it was, make you want to slap somebody, is what I'm talking about. It was good. And the only drawback, if you call it that, is that those hogs took about 60 more days to get to market weight, but it did not translate to higher cost. Because get this, out of all three groups, over the total trial period, even though the 25% group took 60 days longer, they still ate less food overall. And you know what that means? Less food, less money. That goes straight to a farmer's bottom line. So it was very exciting news and just more inspiration to keep doing what we're doing, to maybe even expand. I'm actually thinking, he's got me thinking again about breeding our own, not the guinea hogs. We're going to continue to do American guinea hogs kind of as a niche product, but as far as actual pastured pork, traditional pastured pork, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but large blacks. It's a heritage breed and they do well on pasture, and it's a larger animal and they grow more rapidly. That would probably meet what I hope to be a ravenous demand for our pastured pork products. One more thing, I had the opportunity to meet and listen to Mr. Frank Taylor, who is the president of, I think he's the president of the Winston County Self-Help Cooperative or Self-Help Group. And what an exciting man. This guy is eaten up with a desire to save rural America. That is his slogan, that is his motto, and he is on a mission to save rural America. We sat down after his keynote speech, and I had a couple of questions I wanted to ask him, and we just chatted for, I don't know how long it was a long time, and it was worth the price of admission just to visit with Mr. Taylor. Really felt a kindred spirit, and we're actually going to talk a little bit more in the weeks to come. I've offered him my services and access to this YouTube channel to help him get the word out. And because listen, if you save rural America, you can save the rest of America. So goes rural America, goes the nation. Because listen, you are what you eat, and if you keep eating, never mind, I don't want to get on that soapbox. But anyway, it was an exciting time. It was a pleasure to meet with him. An extremely congenial gentleman, and I look forward to meeting with him some more. And you keep your eyes on the YouTube channel, and I'm sure you'll hear some more about that, as well as some more about our piggies in future updates. As always, I can't tell you how much we appreciate you folks taking time to watch our videos and comment. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. Go to our Facebook page and interact with us there as well. And we just appreciate it. It's we're nobody special. We're just folks trying to live a better life, and we're glad you decided to come along. Thanks, and have a good evening.